Hello and welcome to your class today. Thank you for joining me. We'll begin in a comfortable seated position. So you can either sit on a bolster or a pillow if you find that supportive. Otherwise, you don't need the bolster if you're comfortable without it. Resting your hands on your knees or in your lap, palms facing up. Closing down your eyes or just having a soft gaze downwards and taking these first few moments to settle into your breath, to slow it down, to deepen it, breathing in and out through your nose. And just allow your breath to naturally deepen and lengthen in its own time. There's no need to rush or force it. Just allow it to naturally deepen and taking a deep breath and inhaling peace and exhaling happiness. Inhaling peace as you fill up and expand the belly, and exhaling happiness and the belly softens. Just taking a few more rounds of breath like this. Taking one more full breath, inhaling peace, exhaling happiness. And then just notice your breath, how you feel. Feeling the wave of movement that your breath creates. That inhale, filling the belly, lifting the chest slightly. And then as you exhale, the belly softens and the chest softens. And completely immerse yourself in your breath, allowing yourself to float there, to just be. Taking 3 more rhythmic, slow breaths. Now we'll move into Nadi Shodhana, or alternate nostril breathing. So if you're familiar with this breath, then feel free to come into it straight away. If not, just leaving your left hand on your knee in Gyan Mudra with the thumb and first finger gently touching one another. We'll just bring our right thumb to block off the right nostril, breathing in through your left, then swapping, blocking off your left nostril, breathing out through the right. Mm. Breathing in through the right, swapping, breathing out through the left, breathing in through the left, swapping, breathing out through the right, breathing in through the right, and swapping and breathing out through the left. Keep going with that breath. If you're feeling a little blocked in your nose, you can just visualize the breath going in and out of each nostril rather than blocking your nose. So we'll just do a few more rounds. And the next time you breathe out through the left nostril, just dropping your right hand back down onto your knee. Breathing through both nostrils evenly. And we'll take a deep breath in through our nose, filling up the belly, and just sigh out through the mouth. Twice more, breathing in and just letting go. One more time, breathing in and releasing. Coming back to breathing in and out through your nose. And you may like to just remove the bolster if you're sitting on one or a pillow, just moving it out of the way for now. And we're just going to keep the legs crossed. And we're gonna just find a forward fold here. So just walking your hands out in front of you, just until you feel a stretch through the spine, maybe even through the glutes a little bit. And then you can drop your head, softening through the hips, the legs, and softening through your jaw. Once again, connecting to your breath, to that wave like rhythm that it creates. We'll take 3 more slow, deep breaths here. And when you're ready, just walking the hands in towards the body, rolling up through the spine. We'll just change the cross of our legs and take that forward fold once more, walking the hands forward just until you feel a gentle stretch through the spine. And you can drop your head. Taking three more slow, deep breaths. When you're ready, just walking your hands back towards your body, rolling up through the spine, lengthening the spine. We'll just find a gentle seated twist before we find some deeper stretches. So bringing your right hand just behind your right hip and your left hand onto your left knee, lengthening up through the spine, and then gently twisting on your breath out. And we're just going to hold for 3 breaths, just helping to release through the spine, the back. When you're ready, coming back to center, just coming onto the other side. So right hand to the left knee, left hand just behind your hip or to the side of the hip, lengthening up, just gently twisting on your breath out. 3 slow breaths. When you're ready, releasing back to center, taking a full breath. We'll make our way into a child's pose. So if you have a bolster that you'd like to use, you can bring that into the middle of your mat. If you don't have a bolster, you can stack 2 pillows on top of one another and taking your knees out nice and wide, maybe as wide as the mat. Just bringing your prop just in between the knees here. And as we fold down, you may like to pop a blanket over you if that just feels cozy and a nice thing to do. Especially if it's the evening and you're practicing, feel free to grab a blanket. And just walking yourself down, bringing a cheek to your bolster, just settling into this pose. Softening around the hips and the glutes, the shoulders, settling back into your breath. Taking three more slow, deep breaths here. And then very gently and slowly lifting your head and just bringing the other cheek down. And so just swapping your cheeks, releasing through the jaw, the shoulders. And taking three more breaths. No rush. When you feel ready to, just walking your hands up to towards the body, rolling up through the spine, and just pausing at the top, perhaps taking a sigh out through the mouth, just moving your bolster or your prop just off to the side for now. Finding a tabletop Hands are underneath the shoulders or just a slightly in front of the shoulders, if that feels better for your wrists. And we're just taking some free movement here. So just releasing through the spine and the hips that we just stretched. So any movement is welcome here. Just listening to your body. We'll take 3 more breaths in our movement. Making your way onto your back. Coming down, and then we'll just bring our prop, if you're using your bolster or two pillows stacked on top of one another, just underneath the hips. And we're just gonna find a supported, happy baby. So we'll just start by bringing the knees in towards the chest and just adjusting your prop or yourself on your mat. And sometimes this position can just feel really nice and supportive, so you're welcome to stay here. Or if you'd like to find your happy baby, just grabbing onto your ankles rather than your feet. And as we hold onto our ankles, it just kind of anchors the knees down a bit more gentle in a more gentle way than if we grab our feet. It just helps to open up through the hip space. And if happy baby just isn't feeling great today for you, you can always just take your legs up to the sky as well. So you can have your knees tucked in, grabbing onto your ankles, or just legs up to the sky. So just finding your version of what you would like to do today. Closing down your eyes, connecting back inwards to your breath. Just feel yourself floating on your breath. If you're in your happy baby, I like to just roll out through the ankles, point or flex the toes. Might like to even just let the feet drop inwards, or even just a gentle rocking from side to side might feel nice. We'll take 3 more gentle breaths. Bringing the knees back together. If you took a happy baby, your legs are to the sky, just gently coming back to knees in towards the chest. And we'll just take a couple of breaths here, just releasing through the inner thighs. Can be a little bit intense. And then when you're ready, just bringing your feet down onto your mat, lifting the hips and just bringing the bolster out from under you. And we'll bring our feet to the outer edges of our mat. And our knees will just knock in towards one another and rest there. And you can just bring your arms out by your sides. Or you may like to bring one hand to the belly, one hand to the heart. And as you float on your breath, just feeling a sense of weightlessness, of ease as you lie here. Taking 3 more slow, deep breaths. And then you may like to just gently windshield wiper your legs slowly from side to side, pausing on each side to get a gentle stretch. And then when you're ready to ending your Shavasana, so you may like to bring a bolster underneath your knees. You may like to bring a blanket on top of you. And just setting yourself up to be as comfy as you can be. Taking any last adjustments as you settle in. Taking a deep breath in, and inhaling peace, exhaling happiness. Beginning to deepen your breath, bringing in some little movements into the body, wriggling toes, fingers, and taking any other movements that you would like to that feel good. You can take a full body stretch or hug the knees in towards the chest. Taking any rocks from side to side. And rolling onto your preferred side and just pausing for a breath, helping yourself up, coming, sit on your mat, bringing your hands to your heart. You may like to bow your head down to your heart as well. The light within me honors the light within you. Namaste. Thank you for joining me for your practice today. If you have any questions or comments, please let me know. But otherwise, I hope you have a lovely rest of your day or evening, and I hope to see you again in the next class.